Oh boy, that new intro, yo. Yeah, it's about time I spice things up now, since, it's been a while. Now that I spice things up, time to get to the show. Hello there, everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome to another edition of Platinum Impressions, or episode, or whatever. I don't care. Today, we are going to be talking about Splatoon for the Wii U. So, yeah, even shorter intro too. Let's get on with it. Yeah. Splatoon was announced at E3 2014. The one good year that Nintendo ever had. Aside from the 2016 year that was unexpectedly good. Well, anyway. Ever since its announcement, I wasn't really interested in team shooters at the time, so I just sort of dismissed it as a thing that was just there, I suppose. But Nintendo was really pushing this IP because they had a lot of faith in it, and critics were eating it up. Then, weeks before its release, Nintendo actually did the smart thing and allowed a special demo to go live at certain times during the weekend. And I actually got to participate in a few matches. Unfortunately, I didn't have a TV at the time, so I just sort of played on my computer screen. I was kind of salty about the fact that, you can only play on the TV and not on the gamepad. I got to participate in a few matches, and what I played was surprisingly very good. I went from being disinterested to the vice versa, and after that, I waited about a few years before I actually got it. Actually, until Christmas 2016, when I failed to participate in random matches while Trigger's LP was going on, and I got jealous. But hey, at least I got him retweeted for that. I'm sorry, Ian. So, eventually, I finally got Splatoon via Amazon. I played through the single player and got to level 25 and rank C. Actually, rank C minus. What the heck am I talking about? Because this footage has been recorded all those years ago. Actually, not really. It's been recorded months ago. And I got fully addicted until Breath of the Wild became that next big addition. Wow. Needless to say, I really like this game a lot. I went from being, totally apathetic about it to being, like, holy crap, this is actually really, really good. So, let's get into the meat. And I'm talking about story meat, not the actual meat. There is a story in this, even though it's basically really unimportant as the main focus is single player. It's sort of like the Call of Duty, single player campaign where it really doesn't matter, just so long as you get to that multiplayer stuff. When you first boot up the game, you go through a quick tutorial before you get to the main hub known as Inkopolis. Afterwards, a news report from the Squid sisters, Callie and Marie, state that the great zapfish that powers the city has gone missing. You really don't need it since this game is multiplayer focused, but if you wanted to, you could go over to the manhole near the multiplayer lobby, where you'll be involuntarily recruited into the new Squid League Splatoon by Captain Cuttlefish, who tells you that you have to save the zapfish from the alien race known as the Octarians. Plus, in each level, you'll be able to find the lore of the Splatoon world in the form of the sunken scrolls right here. Really, the only things that you'll get out of the single player is one of the best final bosses to ever exist, plus some creative level design. But otherwise, it's lore, shooting aliens in levels. The boss fights are pretty easy and fun, and you'll be able to get a basic grasp on how the controls handle for your multiplayer experience, whether they be motion controls or traditional controls or whatever the like. So, yeah, single player is, it's pretty cool, but it's not the main meat. Single player is nice and all, but the meat and potatoes of Splatoon is some multiplayer content. Your main hub is Inkopolis, and that's where you travel around to see all your fellow squids post their terrible or awesome Miiverse posts. That big tower way up there is where all the multiplayer matches and modes take place. And the most common form you'll be able to take on is the Turf Wars, where you and your team simply try to cover as much ground in your ink color as you possibly can, using one of the many different top weapon types, each with a sub-weapon and a special move that's charged when you cover enough ground with ink. However, like all weapons, it's got ammo, and in order to refill, you have to change to your squid form to swim in your ink in order to refuel. The standard weapon of choice is the Splatter Shot, your basic inking pistol. It's the standard, but it's a pretty good one. It actually really is. It's the perfect option for those starting out, and it's the weapon you'll basically be sticking with one-player mode, which you can upgrade, by the way. And, as you get further and further into single player, you'll be able to get the custom Splatter Shot that is used in single player. But once you grow out of that, you'll be able to try the many other different weapon types, like rollers, snipers, blasters, sloshers, even arrow sprays, which I hear are pretty bad online. But personally for me, my weapon of choice is the roller. More specifically, the gold dynamo roller. I love gold. Yeah, the gold dynamo roller. I really like this thing a lot. Not only does it cover ground really well, but it also kills things in one hit. It kills your opponents in one hit, so that's pretty damn awesome for me. From what I heard, it was actually super broken in the days of early Splatoon, or just rollers in general in my opinion. However, many nerfs and patches later, it's not as broken as it once was, but it's still incredibly viable. Like, I tried out many different rollers during my time, and they all been really, really good. So, yeah, I really like the roller a lot. I mean, sometimes I dabble in blasters, sometimes I dabble in, the splatter shots. But if you ever see me online, I'm going roller, because rollers is good. The game of Splatoon is all about covering ground and practicing your inking game until you can master your weapon, or you can change to a new weapon set. There are bonuses in your gear to help you out, so picking out your hat, shirt, and clothes are very important in helping out, There are bonuses in your gear to help you out, so picking out your favorite hat, shirt, and shoes is very important in helping you figure out a set that works for you. They have bonuses such as swim speed up, stealth jump, ink recovery up, all the stuff. So, yeah, be sure to pick a very good set that works for you. It's also important to keep track of the map rotation, because the 2 maps for regular and 2 for ranked change every 4 hours. Best maps for me, Low Key, Mahi Mahi Resort, Museum del Alfonso, and Urchin Underpass. I just like those maps. I will win in those maps, unless of course I get killed multiple times, and my KD isn't on its A game. Because believe me, there were days where I didn't win a whole lot. I suck at video games. After every match, you get money and experience to level up your character. Each level up can help you be very fresh in the eyes of the people managing the stores, the shoe stores, the clothing stores, and even the weapons store. That way you'll be able to get more useful gear as well as more powerful variations of weapons. So play often and let your life go to ink hell. I seriously played Splatoon non-stop until I reached level 25 in less than a month. And keep in mind, that was during MagFest and my various, school wanderings and all that. And yeah, it's very, very addicting just to play regular online turf wars. But, if you want to take that extra mile and go pro, then ranked matches are a thing. Basically, in ranked mode, you have 3 different modes. You have splat zones to see which team can hold the zones the longest, tower control, meaning bring the little tower to the opposite side of the map, or my personal favorite, and the one that I actually got to experience in the footage, and I'm basically guaranteed victory on it, Rainmaker, in which you carry a big special ink Zuka to the target at the opposite end of the map. I do not like ranked matches at all. Sure, you wouldn't get a lot of experience and money and you get closer to ranking up, yeah. But, if you lose, you get nothing! You lose ranking points? Good day, sir. It's pretty much my first exposure to ranked matches that aren't League of Legends, because let's face it, I'm a pussy at League of Legends. But, if it's Rainmaker, I'll play ranked. But tower control and splat zones? Nope. I don't play ranked, I'm sorry. I'm perfectly comfortable with my C rank, thank you very much. I don't. I don't. And I'm freaking playing Overwatch right now. I'm at level 11, and I'm content with not playing any competitive. At all. Like, nothing. I won't do it. Okay, that's enough of that. The soundtrack is actually pretty good, with the final boss theme, Phase 2, and the main theme, Splat Attack, kicking a lot of ass. But I honestly need to remember what the other songs are because it's all mashed together, admittedly. The graphics look really great for a Wii U title, and nearly everything is pleasantly detailed. Like, look at your ink! It's all pleasantly detailed. Ooh. It's bright, it's colorful, it's pretty damn neat for a Wii U title that it isn't Super Smash Bros. Or Super Mario 3D World. It's pretty damn good. But that's not all you'll have to deal with. The Splatoon amiibo, because this game has amiibo support, you can get yourself some Splatoon amiibo to unlock some special things in the game that you can use. The Inkling Boy, Inkling Girl, and Squid offer challenges to nab yourself some exclusive amiibo gear, while the Squid sisters, Callie and Marie, can temporarily change the hub into a concert where you can listen to their songs, including Calamari Incantation, baby! I love this song, I love it! Also Splatfests. I never got to participate in one. I was too late on the mark. Basically, there were things in which, you know, you play for your team, like, are you Team SpongeBob or Team Patrick? That's an actual thing that they did. And actually, believe it or not, the results of the last Splatfest actually go up into Splatoon 2's plot. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. But yeah, regardless of all this happening, Splatoon was actually a very awesome surprise for me. It controls very well, with motion controls which you can turn off. It's extremely customizable in your character and gear. The single player campaign... The single player campaign's fun, but even though it's kind of flawed and it gets a little samey after a while. But the multiplayer content is where it's at, and it's guaranteed that you'll have a blast, whether it be with randoms or friends worldwide. It's pretty doubtful that Nintendo will lower their price on Splatoon since, you know, it's their first party IP and, you know, I highly doubt they'll do it unless they somehow make it a Nintendo Selects title. But hey, I think you'll get your money's worth for $60. Plus with Splatoon 2 on the way and the test fire being a recent thing that's happened in the past few months, I'm really hyped about the sequel on July 21st. Why couldn't it have been June alongside ARMS, Nintendo? That could have been the perfect summer game for the kids getting out of school, but no, July 21st. First ARMS is coming out on June 17th, and now Splatoon 2 is coming out on July 21st, and if the leak is real, Sonic Mania is coming out in August. I really can't wait for any of this shit. I need it. You don't understand, I really need. But yeah, Splatoon, it's a very good team shooter if you're not into the whole, you know, thing with Overwatch or Team Fortress 2. And, you know, it's still a really good game for the Wii U, alongside, you know, Smash Brothers and Mario Kart 8 if you're not getting into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, you know, if you got yourself a Wii U, do yourself a service and get it. I highly doubt that they're gonna shut the servers down for the Wii U anytime soon, so you'll still be able to get your money's worth, even if you don't already have a Switch for Splatoon 2. So yeah, that's the bit. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Splatoon. I hope you enjoyed them. And next time on Platinum Impressions, we're going to be talking about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.